Hello, hello. It's Kalua. I am drinking some Clari-tea. And today I'm drinking actually Indulge tea, which I love. It's a beautiful red color and high in vitamin C, and also has cacao, which gives you some natural energy. It's got theobromine so that you can have energy without getting the jittery caffeine energy. So which works really well for me. So. Sorry, I had to take a sip. Anyway, I am talking about, controlling what's outside of our control today. So obviously, it's a different time. This is something that most of us have never experienced or been through before. And as you look at the news and you look at all of the social media and all of the stuff going on in the world, a lot of it is, fear inducing, even messages about, washing your groceries before you even bring them in the house, and people are assaulting each other in stores, and this is all like, if you pay attention as you're listening to that or reading that, it's like constricting in your body. It almost pushes all of the air out of your body. And I want to, talk about getting more into a balance about all of this. And one of the things that really just keeps coming up for me is palm trees. So that might not be surprising, knowing that I lived in Florida for a very, very long time. So I was around a lot of palm trees. But, what strikes me about palm trees is there's so many in Florida because of their attributes. So when, these big hurricanes come and tropical storms and all of this major wind, a lot of other trees will get pulled out by the roots, or they'll snap, or, and they have to start all over again. Whereas the palm tree stays firmly rooted, it stays in the ground, and it just sort of bends over with the wind. When it stops, it just bloop, snaps back up, and it's fine. And that can be such a good reminder for all of us as we want to go ahead and strike balance. In the spirit of staying grounded, that idea of controlling what's within your control. So you can't control other people, you can't control the world, you can't control anything but yourself, only you. And in doing that, just start to look at, things that give you foundation, your environment. Spring is a great time for a spring cleaning. So, using some good non-toxic products, right? Because, toxic products are going to depress our immune system. So then we end up, more susceptible to illness a lot of times. So, good non-toxic products wipe down the stuff that gets a lot of exposure, the doorknobs, the remotes, all that stuff. We know, right? Let's not get constricted when we do it. Just joyfully go ahead, not panicked, not concerned, not fearful. Just give it a cleanup. Our bodies, right? Our bodies are our temples. So taking a little bit of extra precautions, I forget the percentage, but the bulk of your immunity is related to your gut health. So just taking some extra, precautions with your gut health, some probiotics, whatever you do to improve your gut health, let's amp it up a little bit, right? Take it to the next level. Vitamin C, all of these things that are around us that we do to improve our overall well-being. Just improve it a little bit more. Just take it to that next step. Right now, there's obviously not only the virus that, may not be named, but there's other viruses as well, as in addition to allergies. It's allergy season. So no matter what, everybody could use some immune boosting, okay? And there's lots and lots of things that you can do to boost your immune system naturally and, keep you revved up and feeling good, so that even if you're exposed to something, that you're going to fight it off more easily. Okay? So the other thing is, being aware of the world around you. There's herbs that grow right in your front yard that you can use to help you out as far as healing and preventing illnesses. And, part of the flexibility is with your mind. So remaining flexible in your mind so that, as things change from day to day and, new news is coming out, that we're keeping our mind flexible so that we're not stuck in one thing, right? A lot of people who maybe are experiencing big changes with work or business might have to be flexible about the way they do their work or business right now. Just allowing yourself, again, that palm tree, go with the wind, go with the flow, and bend, don't snap. And that's going to make you feel so much better. And again, that flexibility is going to allow you to not have all of this anxiety and tension and stress. And, all of those are going to cause you to be more susceptible to illness. So again, stepping back away from the panic, back off of the ledge, right? Finding that space of faith rather than fear. And that's a really big one. And so, when we worry about things, we're just practicing what we don't want to happen. So a big part of what I'll teach people is how to have confidence in themselves, to trust themselves, to rely on their own intuition, right? Trusting yourself is going to allow you to stay rooted in that faith, okay? Because what happens when you don't trust yourself, you're looking outward for answers. And a time like this is really a great example of when you start looking outward and everybody else is panicking. What are you going to do? You're going to panic. But if you feel confident in trusting yourself, there's no need to panic. Keep in your faith, right? Just because, everybody else is jumping off the bridge doesn't mean you have to. So that's just my 2 cents for today. If you have any comments, anything that you're doing to, stay grounded and flexible at the same time, I would love to hear about it. You know how it goes. You get off these lives and there's always like, oh, I could have mentioned that, but that's okay. So just love to hear what you're saying. Unfortunately, I can see that people are hopping on, but it's not showing me who's here or what you're saying. So please leave comments and I will be sure to message you back. All right, have a great day and I will see you soon. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay sane.